Okay, so welcome to this introductory course on what is CS. The aims of this course are: number one, understand what is CS, what is this mystery behind it, and number two, make you a better problem solver. Number three, make you more productive by utilizing the knowledge that you will gain. And number four, structure your brain, that is to handle the data that you have in your brain efficiently and to use them when needed. Learn new skills and open new opportunities. First thing we are going to do is something called data structure and algorithms. One thing we are going to do is sorting, how to sort a huge amount of data in an organized manner. And also you are going to learn how to search for a specific thing in your huge pile of data. Also you are going to understand what is an algorithm. And also we are going to do something called dynamic programming. And also we are going to do something called types of algorithms. We have something like greedy algorithms, divide and conquer algorithm, recursive algorithms, and of course more algorithms will be discussed. Then we will also have a look at stacks and queues. This is something very cool. We will look into it when we get in. Then we move to the second part, which is computational thinking. In computational thinking, we will learn problem-solving general techniques. Now, suppose we have a problem, we decompose it into its smaller components, then we recognize patterns in these sub-problems, then we abstract a solution for the problem, and finally write an algorithm for it. This is the essence of computational thinking. And number three, we move to programming. In programming, we will understand what programming is, pseudocode, that is a human readable code, and also some programming types such as imperative programming, declarative, and functional programming. And then we will move on to web and app development. Here we will have a look at the front end, that is the interface that you see when you open a web application or an application on your phone. Also, we will have a look at the backend, how data is handled in the backend, and we will have a look at something called APIs. Then we move on to database. Database is a huge topic. We will have a look at distributed database. We will have a look at data handling, that is data warehousing, data analysis, and some data mining. And then we will have a look at transactions. We will have a look at relational database, query processing, beyond relational database, and distributed database. Then we have a look at AI, a very interesting topic. We will look at genetic computing briefly. We will have a look at logic and reasoning, very cool. It will make you kind of philosopher in some sense. Okay, and of course it will teach you how to reason and create your reasoning engine based on the AI approach of the human brain. Machine learning, we will have a look at traditional machine learning. We will have a look at deep learning, deep neural networks, and convolutional neural networks, of course, very briefly. Then we will look at something else, which is data science. In data science, we will have a look at statistics. We will have a look at equivalence and matrices, correlation and regression, clustering, and some linear algebra if you fancy some math. Then we move to security. In security, we will have a look at pen testing, cryptography, access control, telecommunication, and network security, very briefly again. And of course, this will be it for our introductory course. We will also glance at distributed systems, networks, or networking, automation, and optimization, as these also subdomains of computer science. Okay, so this is it for the introductory course of computer science. Looking forward to seeing you in the course.